like a thing I grew up. I'm like, oh, that's television. Is that
That's
character.
incredible.
And he said it to Alec Berg and I once, and Alec, who co-created Barry, he's not a very effusive guy, and he was standing behind me, and Henry told this story where
Does that
he had
mean
to
not
do,
emotional?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
I'm not
Swedish.
smart, neither are my
he's
listeners.
Swedish.
All right.
He's Swedish,
Okay.
He's like, huh. You
Oh
know?
yeah, I've done stand up. I've done stand up through the whole that whole region up there. Finland was the funniest one.
Why?
They were just sitting there. They were trying to solve the problem of the joke. Like I would sit there and I'm doing the joke, and it was just quiet and quiet and quiet. And then if somebody just finally goes, "Why didn't you just blah 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 blah?" And I was just like, "Is that what you fucking guys are doing?" I go, "You don't need to solve these. This isn't like a self-help thing. This is just
Why
absurd."
don't you just kick your wife out of the house?
Yes. Bury her in the backyard and say she went to her mother's.
Why
Like-
don't you do that?
Yeah. So that was Finland, though. But I definitely noticed there was a huge difference. Was it the Baltic Sea?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Norway and Sweden is a certain level of
Yeah.
emotionally disconnected. And then when you go to the over there, where they're spooning with Russia, and they actually defeated Russia and had to give up part of their land
Yeah.
because they paired up with Hitler. I mean, that was
Finland, yeah.
they were between the two craziest people
And they,
last century. It's like
and they went to the crazier one, who lost.
Yeah.
Don't ever go to the
I don't know if
crazier
they
one.
went to the crazier one. They were
went
they
to-
were equals. They
Yeah,
were peers.
Yeah, they were.
Like if there was a way that they both could have won the war and lived.
Yeah.
I guess the other guy lived, right? Stalin lived. I don't know shit about history. Like they could sit back like, old
we were
NBA
fine.
players.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when Wilt and Bill Russell get together, they could be talking about murdering people.
Yeah, and their knees are bad. They
Yeah.
can't really walk around much.
They're exaggerating their stats.
They're just, yeah. But no, it was this. Yeah, no, Alec he's hilarious. I mean, he wrote on Seinfeld and Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's a very funny guy, but he's very kind of quiet. And Henry did the Fonz. He just told a story, and I said, oh, I had to tell all these people, because Henry in life is very kind of, hello, how are you? Oh,
that's what
very
makes
nice.
when you meet him or you see him just talking, that's what makes it even more incredible. It's like that guy came out of this guy.
Yeah, he's like, I was on the phone in my car, hands-free. And I'm like, okay.
Being safe.
Being safe. And then, and then he'll be like, oh, the Fonz would say, hey, part like the Red Sea. He would do something. And Alec was behind me, and he went, oh, my God. It's the most